Partner, man. Whoo, he on the it's your partner, man. Whoo, he on the that was good with the people, man. You know what I'm talking about? Man, how's y'all doing on this Worst Ways Wednesday? You say Worst Ways Wednesday, man. What's good with it, man? Uh, what's good with it, man? You know what I'm talking about, man? I can't call it, man. Shout out to the penitentiary. Ha ha, Ken in the pen. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get through it, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? Go get that stick up in stores now. Go get you some about 76 MacArthur Johns League is what I'm talking about. 82nd Hillside Barbershop. They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you, young man. You can come get them from me, but if all else fail, make sure you go to Amazon. Stick up. Funky Die trying the stores now. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna say, what's that? You know what I'm talking about? Real wide eye and see what you say, bro. Real wide. They gonna say, what is that, man? I'm gonna say, all right. You know what I'm talking about? How much, man, I forgot my spiel, man. They just, hey, man, I mean everybody included, bro. And Dugu, Mike, Lil Rube, not Lil Rube. You know what I'm talking about? Cutthroat. Tata, the player comes next. Same thing, bro. Everybody, Mike and them, if I forgot anybody, bro, the penitentiaries across the world, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Where everybody at, bro. Across the world, worldwide, man. You know what I'm talking about? Bless all them brothers. You know what I'm talking about? Sisters, man. In the world, man. You know what I'm talking about? Bless all them people, man. You know what I'm talking about? Keep that head up. We're going to get through it to get to it, man. Let's get through them disclaimers. Now, good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug users, no drug sellers, no alcohol consumption. No, no, no. Don't do it. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no crime. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no domestic violence. You know what I'm talking about? Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no negativity. No, no, no. Me, man, I don't promote shh. And you say, what, bro? I say, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you go do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got, man. But a good brother like myself, man, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't prejudiced, man. Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. I ain't got nothing against nobody, man. Y'all gon' get, you know what I'm talking about, man? I ain't got nothing against nobody, man. You know what I'm talking about? No, I just love me some everybody. Matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. What'd you say, bro? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Alright, check it out, bro. Come fuck with a nigga one time, man. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles on deck, man. Oh, y'all, hold on. Let me go put some warmth on it. You know what I'm talking about, man? Had to put some of that smoke on it. You know what I'm talking about, man? Shout out to everybody who ain't got no silverware but still finna put something on the spoon. Don't spill it. Ah, yeah, nigga, what's good with the people? Nigga, what's good with the people, man? They say, bro, what's good with it, man? I can't call it, man. Oh, what's good with it, man? Worst Ways Wednesday. You say Worst Ways Wednesday? Yeah, Worst Ways Wednesday. You say what's Worst Ways Wednesday? Yo, hold on, before I even get into my day, y'all. Check it. I don't know what's wrong with my phone, bro. I got some kind of virus or something, folks. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my phone, man. I think my phone got some kind of virus or something on it, man. But before I even get, man, I want to shout out and salute 903 Boxing, man. I fell asleep listening to that man last night. Besides my channel, bro, and a few other my folks that I fuck with, bro, you know what I'm talking about? 903, my favorite station on this motherfucker, bro. I ain't bullshitting with you, man. That man had some powerful shit to say last night. I'm gonna repost that shit, man, so y'all can watch it. You know what I'm talking about? That man had some, man, he had a good ass. I fell asleep on that shit. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the end, man. He broke that shit down, though, man. I ain't bullshitting with you. That man broke that shit down. He say, he just went to slavery, man. And he said, y'all, I ain't gonna, cause I don't wanna ruin the man's words. You know what I'm talking about? So, yo, I'm just gonna repost that shit and you go see it yourself, man. You see, just like right now, man, my camera froze like a motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? But here we go. Yeah, man. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't know if it's gonna look like that, nigga, when it get to y'all, man. But if bro voice don't never stop, man. You know what I'm talking about? You could close your eyes and hear the game. You know what I'm talking about? It's your Worst Ways Wednesday, bro. You say, what's Worst Ways Wednesday? Just that? Just that right there, Worst Ways, folks. I told you I've been around the motherfucker. I've been around this motherfucker for a minute, right? And I just never seen the world as a collective with the ways of the world today, bruh. And it's just the worst ways, folks, that I ever seen it. And it be so much shit going on now, bruh, that be so generic and just fool your friend and just fuck fluffery and all that shit right there, bruh. It's so much shit. And it's just the worst ways, bruh. I've never seen so much double talk, reverse psychology, manipulation, guilt trip. It's just the worst ways, bruh. Worst ways that I've ever seen this motherfucker, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you. Worst ways I've ever seen this motherfucker. Coffee Chronicles. And the people, like, we living in a day where the black man is delusional like a bitch. You just delusional, like you delusional like a bitch, bruh. We living in a day where niggas they got like bitch instincts. You get what I'm saying, bruh? Y'all got like a bitch's intuition, bruh. Y'all do, folks. Y'all got like they got everybody to feeling something. You know what I'm talking about? They got everybody feeling the kind of way about something. You get what I'm saying, bruh? And I ain't never seen Worst Ways Wednesday, bruh. I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life. Where a nigga just feels some kind of way. Where niggas running around talking about I felt. You know what I'm talking about? Just like that shit yesterday I told you. I used to see that shit a lot in the I done seen that shit a lot in the world, really. You know what I'm talking about? I was gonna say the penitentiary, but I just done seen that shit a lot in the world. You know what I'm talking about? I remember my brother Bo Lacey, he always called me and tell me one of them stories like that he had shout out Bo Lacey. One of my brothers we be having some real intellectual conversations with. Two niggas you wouldn't think had no sense at all. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Bo. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Two niggas you wouldn't expect to have an intellectual conversation. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out my nigga Bo, man. You know what I'm talking about? But he always be telling me something about that, like he was in the pen. But I seen this shit, like he told me the story, but I've been seeing this shit like ever since I was little. And I didn't get that shit then. I used to see that shit with my parents though. You know what I'm talking about? And just other shit, you know what I'm talking about? Through the thing. But it's like, you done walk past a motherfucker, Brett, and you ain't spoke. But you want to get mad at them for not speaking. Neither one of y'all spoke to each other, but you going to put the onus on him. Like he was supposed to say something to you. You know what I'm talking about? But you ain't never tripped off. That nigga probably looked at you and wondered why you didn't speak either. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. That's just why you always speak. Coffee Chronicles. What's good with it, man? I'm telling you, man, I feel good when I be out there in traffic, man. I see my black people. What's good with it, OG? All right now, black man. I love that shit, folks. See, I'm one of them niggas that's gonna greet his people. I ain't bullshitting with you. I'm one of them niggas, bruh. I swear to God. In my life, nigga, it's so many times I didn't look like that nigga Method Man off Belly when he just popped up and them niggas talking about, hey, you know what I'm talking about, bruh? It's so many times in my life I didn't look like that nigga right there, bruh. And niggas like, man, where the fuck this nigga come from, bruh? What this goofy at? I wasn't goofy at all, though. You know what I'm talking about? Just fucking with it. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, I'm out here trying to, whatever that nigga said, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, what's good with it, man? Nigga, I done been that nigga so many times in my life, bruh. Solo dolo from state to state. You know what I'm talking about? I done did that shit so many times, bruh. Just came out of nowhere, pulled up on a group of niggas I ain't know. Hey, bruh, you know what I'm talking about? I first, man, listen, bruh, I'm telling you. Oh, this bitch, oh, man, this bitch. I'm drunk as a motherfucker, too. This when I was drinking and driving, man. I could have fired on that bitch. I don't promote no domestic violence, right? Man, that bitch got me all in the neck of the woods out here somewhere. I don't know nothing, right? Look at that bitch. Look at that bitch, this shit, bro, to the depths of these niggas ghetto, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I'm hella mad. Then the bitch stopped answering the phone. Nigga, I rolled around they ghetto though, bro. You get what I'm saying? Nigga, it was another, like, they had another function going on with hella bitches and shit on the nigga. I pulled over. Hey, what's it? Man, listen. I wouldn't function with them niggas. Coffee Chronicles and the bitches they had on their porch. You know, I'm talking about Coffee Chronicles. I ain't bullshit with you. And you know, bruh, real loud. Hey, bruh, you ain't from around here. Nope. East Oakland, California, 7400 one way, Bandits, Macquarie, you know, bruh. But worse ways, man. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't got off subject a little bit. And I just ain't never seen it, bruh. Just worse ways. And it be like the motherfuckers with the worst ways is the ones like, it's a big ass reverse psychology game going on, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Like the motherfuckers who trying to get away with something, they trying to put a guilt trip on just the regular people who ain't even tripping off shit. You get what I'm saying? But these motherfuckers with the worst ways, they got so many games and games they play and shit that they using a reverse psychology on somebody else. You get what I'm saying? So they gonna make it seem like you did something. You get what I'm saying? Or they gonna make it seem like you gotta apologize. Or they just gonna make it seem like you gotta do something when it ain't on you, bruh. They gonna put the onus on you. I just seen some shit like that made me so motherfucking mad, nigga. I ain't bullshitting with you, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? With my partner, man. I just seen something that made me so motherfucking mad. Cause I'm gonna tell you, bruh, the worst thing that could ever happen to you, bruh, is you go to jail. That's the worst thing that can ever happen to a black man. You know what I'm talking about? You know they already don't be giving a fuck about us when we free. Nigga, when you go to jail, please, bruh. Please, bruh. A motherfucker gonna sit there and just, cause when you go to jail, a lot of times that be, like, that be ways people, like, that's when you'll find out who has some hidden animosity against you and shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? From a nigga to a bitch. That's when you'll find out something you did on the street bothered people. You get what I'm saying? Because the games motherfuckers will play with you when you go to jail, bruh. I ain't bullshitting with you, bruh. It don't even make no sense. That shit don't even make no sense, folks. But we got the games out here, man, like, I'm trying to find that analogy. Okay, this is the analogy. Say we talking on the phone, and I said, fuck you. I said, fuck you, right? And then when you said, fuck me, I hung up. So when you said, fuck you, even though I said it first, your fuck you meant more than my fuck you. So I can say what I want to, but if you say it back, that's when the problems start. And we, worst ways Wednesday. We got way too much shit like that going on. And I just seen some shit like that, y'all. And that shit didn't make no, it still don't make no sense to bro. Bro was trying to make some sense out of that. And it just be a game, bro. Because when people want to play games, even though you don't want to play one, they will involve you in their game. You know what I'm talking about? They will. And you're going to be the victim. I mean, you're going to be the villain in their game. It's going to be your fault some kind of way. In the game they playing. You know what I'm talking about? But I just seen some shit like that. A motherfucker say fuck you, then when another motherfucker say fuck you. That's when it means something. That's when we gonna start tripping. Worst ways Wednesday, folks. And I keep telling y'all, bro, all this shit is a game. That's all it is, bro. It's just grown people playing a big ass game. Nah. You can't. We could do. We gonna talk about it when you do it, but when we do it, we got a rationalization for it. So both of us could do the same thing, but I can get celebrated for doing it, and you could get put down. Come on, bro. Just your common sense to tell you that's uneven. When we could do the exact same thing, but you could get celebrated for it, and I can get crucified for it. Something right there should tell you that's not even. That ain't the way the game's supposed to go, folks. Worst ways Wednesday. And just like the fucked up part about it is the niggas, folks. That short I posted. I keep getting comments. You know what I'm talking about? Now, I told you I don't read comments, but when they pop up, you know what I'm talking about, you get them. But if your comment don't pop up, I ain't seen the motherfucker. And I said something the other day. I was like, I don't go back. Now, when I was talking about posts, bro, like, I done went back and watched the short. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not even really talking about videos, bro. I'm talking about posts, like you post on Facebook and Instagram and shit. But after I post something, I don't really go back to see how well it done or whatever. I just post it, bro. I ain't never had, see, cause this material right here, bro, I be knowing this shit is, for the most part, A1. This shit straight off the fresh, fresh off the press, straight off the head, bro. I be knowing that I'm on something. You get what I'm saying? So I know I ain't got a bunch of ignorant shit, so I just let that shit fly, bro. I don't give a fuck who watches it or not. You get what I'm saying? If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not, bro. I don't really, I put my more concern in work ethic. Hey, you get what I'm saying? The way I think is just different from everybody. Because if you made a million videos, bro, right? And you got one person to watch each video, bro, that's 1,000,000 views. Now just imagine if 3 people watched each video. Coffee Chronicles. Told you, bro, had 6 for 20. Bro thinks a little bit different. Coffee Chronicles. You know what I'm talking about? Worst Ways Wednesday. But that shit is contaminating. That shit is it's influential. It's like that shit jumps like people see that shit and they start reenacting it, bruh. You influence people with that shit. That's how we got to the ways that we did today, bruh. Motherfuckers just wasn't doing this shit because it was bitch shit. Motherfuckers didn't start doing this shit to 50 Cent did it. Motherfuckers didn't start doing this shit to Lil Wayne did it. Notice how it became cool to kiss man after Lil Wayne and Baby, bruh. Notice how when Lil Wayne kissed that nigga, how everybody made an excuse for him kissing the nigga. See, because back then when he kissed that nigga, you didn't hear nobody say pause, no Diddy. No, y'all wasn't saying that then. Y'all took up for that. That's why I don't be listening to y'all, folks. Because you niggas is just like parasites. And now that we got traction and views mean more than anything, and all that shit right there means more than real life now, y'all will do anything for it. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all will do anything for it. It used to be people would do anything for money. Now you'll just do anything for attention. You will. You'll do anything for attention, folks. Coffee Chronicles. Worst Ways Wednesday. So once again, what that causes is a bunch of just haywire shit, bruh. So now it's nothing on the natural no more. You get what I'm saying? We always got some kind of twist, some kind of plot, some kind of plan to go viral in our head. We sitting around thinking, what the fuck can we do to make the world watch us? You know what I'm talking about? Instead of just being yourself. You think you have to do something else to be watched besides just being yourself, folks. That's all you can do. That's all you got to do, folks. Just stick your neck out here long enough and be yourself, folks. That's all you got to do. Stick your neck out here, Brent. Just be yourself, nigga. Coffee Chronicles. You see when motherfuckers sell their soul, bruh, and when them people come to buy it back, you know what I'm talking about? And I know everybody talk. I'm just not into talking about what's going on. You get what I'm saying now? Because I'm what's going on. So I'd rather talk about that. You feel me? But y'all can get enough of putting down y'all people, folks. Y'all is. And that's why right now, man, y'all shabby. I got a video called Shabby Riding Shotgun. Y'all shabby, folks, riding shotgun. I ain't bullshitting with you. Because, y'all turn. Y'all will sit there and be on the motherfucker side for hella long, nigga. Just like I said yesterday. The way motherfuckers is now, bruh. You could be at a birthday party. I told you motherfuckers got that instinct of the bitch. You get what I'm saying? I say, bro, what you mean by the instinct of the bitch? Because a nigga will sit right here and he'll act like, say we went to a birthday party, bro. You get what I'm saying? A nigga will sit right here and act like that was the most fun he ever had in his motherfucking life. You get what I'm saying? Let's do it again. All that shit right there, right? Then the motherfucker y'all fall out or something like that, bruh. A nigga talk that same birthday party, bruh. He swear to God he ain't had no more fun. You know what I'm talking about? That was the most fun he ever had in his life. When the motherfucker fall out, they'll turn around and talk about that same birthday party. Oh man, with that cheap ass cake. Y'all don't even have no clowns for the kids. Y'all ain't even have no jumpers. You just start talking about the party and shit. You know what I mean? Bitch instinct. Sometimes even if you fall out, it's just cool, bro, to kick on back. It's just cool to kick on back. Worst ways Wednesday, folks. But we just getting into more of a time where motherfucker ain't responsible for itself. So you just gonna see worse ways, bro, because motherfuckers, just like that troll that jumped in my motherfucking comments the other day and I was trying to tell y'all, oh, that's a perfect example for this worst ways. And that's what people do now to get out of it being their fault. Now, motherfucker come up there and say something, realize nobody paid attention to that shit, and he come back as 3 or other 4 people trying to talk about what he wrote the first time so you could pay attention to it. You know what I'm talking about? He trying to make that shit bigger than what it really is because he's really embarrassed that nobody commented on that shit or nobody even paid attention to that shit. You know what I'm talking about? So he took it upon himself to do hella other fake ass shit. You know what I'm talking about? That's like when you that's almost like them the murder mysteries and shit you be watching on TV. Where motherfucker done came, they done did something, then they trying to clean it up. So they went in the house, tried to clean up the scene, then they done called the police. They done did hella shit to get they self caught. When they should have just left the shit alone. Cause when you guilty, anybody with a motherfucking common sense can see you guilty. Cause when you guilty, your conscience eats you up. So you stop being normal. You start acting weird. Just like when y'all be in Walmart and supermarkets and shit stealing. You the only one that knows you stealing. But in your head, you think everybody else know you stealing. That's why you get to walking around weird and looking around because it's that guilt trip. You give yourself away. Because you know. And that's what be killing y'all. Like, it don't even be other people. It be y'all. Y'all be tearing y'all self up. Because all that shit you done did, y'all got to go to sleep with that. I'm telling you, bro. I know. You talking to a nigga who have nightmares, bro. I know what you can and can't get away from. Your conscience won't let you live that down, folks. Unless you just a sucker. And you just scary. You ain't going to, you know what I'm talking about? And you just accepted that. Because that's what cowards do, bro. They accept the fact that they not going to do nothing. So they don't give a fuck if you slap them. They don't give a fuck if you kick them in their ass or none of that shit, bro. Because they've already accepted the fact that they not going to do nothing. So when you accept the fact that you're not going to do nothing, you accepted the fact that everybody could do something to you. And you ain't going to trip. And that's the thing right there that I've been working a little bit better on. But that's the thing right there that you ain't going to do nothing to me. Not if I'm living. You ain't going to do nothing to me, bruh. I can promise you that. And that's what Brett been trying to get up out of. That's why I don't even be trying to get in the situations. That's how I know y'all be playing. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I know y'all be playing right there. Because I done went through that shit too many times, folks. You know what I'm talking about? I done went through that shit way too many times. I ain't bullshitting with you. And y'all be playing. So y'all like to play the game like the world remind me of the old school Cavaliers with LeBron and them. But the one it was one of the teams they might have had Langston Hughes on that team, Coffee Chronicle. But them niggas was blowing everybody out. Them niggas good. They was always up by 20 and shit. You know what I'm talking about? They blow you out. But if you ever made that game close, all them niggas panic. And that's what the world remind me of, a bunch of front running motherfuckers, bruh. Cause y'all can play the game as long as it go in your favor. It's just when the game don't go in your favor that y'all start getting scandalous and start doing bullshit. But as long as the game is in your favor, oh y'all, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. But as soon as the game not in your favor, that's when we get to telling and all that shit. You know what I'm talking about? It's cool as long as you running around here fucking people off. Y'all smoking, drinking, laughing about it and shit. Talking about how a nigga broke down, was doing the break dance and all that shit. Or y'all be on the nigga ass then when y'all tear a nigga ass up. But when motherfuckers, when you kick the ball off and it's the other people got the ball. You know what I'm talking about? And when y'all get tackled, y'all get to talking about what happened to homicide and shit, bro. That shit like, if you knew like I knew, bro, you wouldn't get in the situation. You just wouldn't. Worst ways Wednesday. Because that shit look good. It look good on the internet. It sound good on the phone, but in real life, bro, you see what's going on. Y'all watch another 48. In every state another 48 went to, you done seen a nigga up in there doing the same thing. It don't matter what state they was in, do it. Niggas gonna do the same shit around the world, folks. Worst way. Because everybody want to play, but don't nobody want that consequence. You know what I'm talking about? And y'all be talking about all this man shit and all this shit that y'all be talking about, bruh. And a lot of you niggas don't even want to accept your consequence. You bitches be saying, especially you bitches, bruh. Y'all talk so much and you not even gonna accept your consequence. You gonna blame it on another bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody gonna say, bruh, shut up. What is you perfect? I'm not perfect, bruh. Bruh fucked up just like the rest of y'all is, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Brain never said he was nothing. That'd be the killer part to me. I ain't never said I was bad. I ain't know I said I was a hell of a motherfucker. I did say that. But Brain never came up here and self-proclaimed nothing, bruh. I ain't told you I was the realest motherfucker. I ain't told you I was the most solid motherfucker. I ain't never claimed nothing. I just told you I was bruh. Baby, cuz light-skinned DB the stalk. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I ain't never said I was nothing else. Worst ways Wednesday. Once again, I just be trying to come up here, man, throw some inspiration, motivation in the air. If it could help you, if it can't, man, keep on pushing. Because that's one thing I don't get about the earth anywhere. Or not the earth, I guess I should say the social media shit. Can I tell y'all something? Come here. This to all you lonely motherfuckers. Do you realize you just, like, when you leave comments and shit, I ain't talking about, because if you ever gonna leave a comment somebody's shit, it should just be keep on pushing, some fists or something like that. When you actually getting somebody comments to argue, bruh, you showing the world that you lonely. Not only that you lonely, but whatever video you replying to, you showing everybody that that motherfucker has hit a nerve inside you. Has hit a nerve inside you. You know what I'm talking about? Has hit a nerve inside you. And when you jump in people's comments and you try to start a conversation and all that shit, bruh, like you just raising your hand. Letting people know you that lonely, miserable motherfuckers, bruh. On some real shit. There's another thing I don't think we get. Man, I'm gonna leave that alone. But you'll tell on yourself. You will tell on yourself, bruh. tell on yourself. So on this motherfucking Worst Ways Wednesday, man, it ain't nothing you can do about the shit. Once again, I said, man, I know y'all think I be coming up here ranting and complaining and shit. Ain't nothing you can do about this shit, bro. All you can do is look in the mirror, grab yourself by the motherfucking the shirt, and straighten yourself up, folks. That's all you can do. All you could do is not be the one running around here doing this shit. Because everybody running around here doing this shit, folks. Worst Ways Wednesday. And it's just cool to have worse ways. So you could do this shit and actually get away with it. You could do this shit and actually be celebrated. You could come up here and like threaten people with the police and just like you could do anything you want and you're gonna be celebrated. It's not gonna be looked down upon. It's gonna be celebrated. You go girl looking ass nigga. But make sure you ain't the worst way motherfucker. What your ways like, folks? You know what I'm talking about? Is you the wishy-washy motherfucker? Is you the fake friend motherfucker? Is you the thief? Are you the backbiter? Are you the shit starter? Are you the messy nigga? Are you the envious? Are you the jealous? You know what I'm talking about? Y'all, I know y'all don't like my delivery and the way I say it, and but fuck y'all. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not here for you to like me. I don't give a fuck about you. Fuck you. You know what I'm talking about, nigga? I keep telling you, I've been living around this motherfucker for 47 years being me, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And that's the tale of the tape. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, 47 years running around this motherfucker. And that's the tale of the tape, nigga. If anybody was asking. You know what I'm talking about? That's the tale of the tape, folks. But bruh's responsible for himself. Bruh ain't the one running around here making excuses. Bruh ain't the one around here, you know what I'm talking about? That just ain't me, bruh. You get what I'm saying? But it ain't even about bruh. What are you doing? You know what I'm talking about? What are you doing? Because we like to get away with that one right there. You know what I'm talking about? When it comes to our conduct, we love to deflect and start talking about other shit. You know what I'm talking about? But what are you doing? You know what I'm talking about? All right, I'm going to ask you again. Is you the thief? You the jealous one? You the envious one? You the one over there hating on your partner on the under? You the one with all them accounts and shit? You know, it's hella funny right now. If we got everybody in the room right now, you know, and hit everybody your phone. You know what I'm talking about? Make everybody go to their account, nigga, and hit their motherfucking thing. That's who you'll find out who the trolls is right there. You'll be surprised how many other accounts them niggas got, bruh. You get in the room with one of these niggas, bruh, and tell them to go to their account thing and hit that motherfucker and see how many other motherfucking accounts they got on that motherfucker, bruh. You'll solve who was the trolls right there. You'll see all the motherfuckers that be on your page. You niggas something straight out of comic book. Then you gonna sit right here and act like it ain't you. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Niggas something straight out of comic book, bruh. Worst ways. And that's the shit I'm talking about. As a kid, this is the type of shit you doing. This is the kind of undercover shit you got going on. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas something straight out of comic book, bruh. And you don't even see a problem with that because you still having fun. Yeah, nigga, you still over there having fun. But on this Worst Ways Wednesday, man, just make sure you don't have them. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you just make sure you don't have them. Because in the end, like I said, bro, even though it's going to seem hard as a motherfucker, if you solid, it's going to seem like you getting used left and right. It's going to seem like you don't catch a break, bro. But you just keep being solid as you, bro, and you will run into that shit in the back end, folks. It's always greater later, man. But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires, man. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of that love.